let's do this. I'm just gonna open the terminal window that I'm using. Okay. What's this? I didn't need this. I just realized. So let's go to our projects. Let's go to build your own Lisp. We are here. And if I'm not mistaken, we should start a new chapter here. A completely new one. So what do I have? I have already a chapter 13, so I should copy. I don't know. Let's create chapter 14, then copy everything recursively from chapter. Sorry, from what? From chapter 13 into chapter 14. What we have here now. I wanted to copy the contents, so I already made a mistake. How do I copy the contents of a folder? How do I copy the contents of a folder inside another folder? Okay. I just realized I'm 3 subscribers away from 100. If I make it, thank you so much. If I don't make it, I mean, what's the possibility I won't make it? But if I don't, well, shit happens. So this should work now. Cannot stat. Why? Ah, because I found myself in a territory I don't want to find myself. Now I have everything. Okay, let's remove the executable. Let's rename this. The name of the chapter will be strings, and we are here. Okay. Interesting. So let's do this. But before I do, I wanted to talk about something, and this is what are designated initializers in C and compound literals in C. Before we start, to warm ourselves. So in C, designated initializers and compound literals provide ways to initialize and create complex data structure more easily and with improved readability. And here's an overview of both concepts. So what are these? What are designated initializers? Allow you to initialize specific members of a structure or elements of an array without specifying all preceding elements, making your code clearer and reducing the chance of errors when initializing large data structures. So, without looking at the snippet below, because my eyes haven't made the contact below, what I assume is that it's just like direct initialization. Yeah, it is. So this is how it works for arrays and structs. So I have an array of type int of 5 elements. And here I initialize the specific element on the second place, actually on the third place, and the last element using this. Okay. Then we create a structure. And what do I do now? So I'm using a dot to... When has this been introduced? C99. 90, C 99. So it's a version of a C program. When was it introduced? In 1990? No, in 1999, which was adopted as an ANSI standard in May 2000. Okay, so it has been introduced in 1999, right? Yeah. Logically, makes sense. How do I know what version of C am I running? Doesn't matter. So, what are the points, the good points of designated initializers? Are readability, flexibility, and default values. Yeah, readability because we can see which elements are being set. Flexibility because it doesn't matter what's the order of initialization. And default values, non-specific fields are automatically initialized to 0 or equivalent. Now, this is what I like about this. This is what is actually useful. Because it creates an array. It doesn't only initialize these two values, it initializes the whole array. So it isn't broken, we can iterate through it, right? And non-specific fields are initialized to 0, so this guy will be 0. So we have a fully defined structure point here. Interesting. Let me just get... Now this is better, I feel fresh already. So what are compound literals? They allow you to create an unnamed temporary instance of an array, struct, or union on the fly, which you can use to pass to a function or assign to a variable. They're also part of the C99 standard. So without looking at how they are defined, so are they just anonymous variables? So array compound literal creates an anonymous array. So it casted it to an integer of arrays. It created this, and it's a reference on it. The syntax looks like an array declaration, but it's enclosed in parentheses. And for structs, you specify the type name followed the initializer list. All right. All right. Enough about that. Let's do some real work. So let me just go to the history and remove all the mentions of conditionals, because this chapter will be all about things. Not stings, strings. All right. So what do I have here? So let me just walk you through what we already have. We have a fully functional, I mean, not 100% fully functional, but a really fully functional C application in which we actually utilize the power of grammar creating library to actually create our own grammar for a programming language, which we also implemented as well. We have options such as built-in operators. We can also define our own variables. We can create conditionals. Basically, it's quite functional, and we should be able to write almost any scenario we want. We can even write some complex constructs, and we can do a lot of cool things. Now, what happens here is the following. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. close it. I want to split it vertically. Control Shift E. Okay, good to know. Good to know for future reference. Then I switch into Windows like this. So what happens now if we run this? No, if I run this, it will be called strings. I have a programming language. I have created something that can be used to define variables and do all these other functionalities that we want. But we want to have the ability to load our code from a file and run it. So with this, we can actually start building up a standard library. Okay. And we also add support for code comments, strings, and printing. So in order for a user to load a file, we need to let them supply a string consisting of the file name. And what happens is that our language supports symbols, but still doesn't support strings, which can include spaces and other characters. We need to add this possible level types to specify the file types we need. So, I mean, I'm following the book, but I'm already grasping a lot of the concepts. So what do I need to do is jump to 65 the right. 65 the right. Yeah, it is. It was actually, what was the sign? 48. I almost guessed it. So we need to add a new type to our enum. So take the lval string. Save this. We should also create the struct of the string, right? And it should be here. Array of characters of type string. All right. Wait, what's happening here? What is this constructor meaning? Copy. Is this working like this? Can I be able to paste it? Can I be able to paste it somewhere? What does let me just open this up. It's my tablet. And I'm just gonna open it here. So I'm interested in this code here. So yeah, this function creates a new lval struct that represents an error message. Okay, but what are these additional properties doing, for example? So I know that hello error character. I think this is the format, and we have the variable number of arguments here. So this was actually the first thing that I felt confused about, even though this is just a variable number of arguments. So let me just write it here. Takes takes a flexible list of arguments. Next thing next. So we allocate memory. This is a cornerstone of most of a lot of code. I realize in C. Right? Next we set the type to LOL error. Now this is what I'm interested in. These things. What are these? So what is the VA list VA doing together with VA start method? VA format. So we actually VA list declares a VA list variable which holds variable number of arguments. So this is gonna be variable number. All right, so it's like a specialized array. What else? What else? VA start. So VA start initializes VA. Next thing next, we allocate 512 a block of 512 bytes for the error field. Okay, I know this now. This is interesting. What is this method doing? So this should write VSN printf, VSN printf. It writes a formatted string to VA. Writes a formatted string. Okay. And then it writes up to 511 characters, making sure there is time. There is space for the null terminator. Why do we reallocate things? We want to resize the error to the exact length of the error message. And the 1 byte for the null terminator. And then we clean our arguments. Okay. Okay, interesting. Just wanted to double on my knowledge. So let's create you, huh? How about here? Helval string should take, what should it take? Character pointer, which is gonna be an array of characters, basically an array of characters. Okay, same thing as before. We allocate the size of L1. We allocate the size of L1. Type is L1 string. Then we allocate memory for the string itself. So this aligned with this +1. Then I copy everything for the string into S, and I return. Oops, I forgot to close this. And I return V. But wait, I think this copy is. Wait. Let me make sure. String copy AB. What does it do? What we have? We have string copy. And the first parameter is the symbol, the string. And the second one is S. So what is this doing? Yeah, of course, this copies one string from another, but from which one to which one? So yeah, this is the source. All the other programming. Why is it an inverse in C? Why does the string copy method takes inverse arguments in C? I'm interested in this. Why does the string copy method in C has inverse arguments? Yeah. Why does string copy takes its arguments in reverse order? Does anyone know why C calls string copy and string cat are the opposite of this? So they're even opposites. Okay, the reason why string cat and string copy have the destination first is because of the need to support a variable number of arguments. By definition, if the number of arguments is variable, they must be at the end. Makes sense. By definition, if the number of arguments is a variable, they must be at the end. What you have than what you want, which made all of these easier to remember for me. So it's a funny mnemonic device, it seems. Probably in order to be consistent. Okay. Sorry, I forgot that my terminal is still, my tablet was still on. All right, let's continue. Okay, I created the constructor for this. Now, there are also some other things to do, like I will delete. I will delete. Sorry for me misclicking. My keyboard doesn't have separate arrow keys, so I have a function key that I need to click every time to switch between the arrow keys and the keys that are serving using the same key, like Control and Alt. And sometimes I don't do this on time, and I get these weird. Behaviors. Doesn't matter. So we want a new case. I was think, what should it happen here? Also, I don't need it here. I can do this here. So this is the delete. I should just free whatever I have here. Nice. Now, none is lval string. So how would a string be copied? We need to use string copy, right? And we need to assign value. Yeah, let's do this. Let's do this. I can do. Yeah, I can go to a new line. So string should be what? Allocate this guy. I'm adding 1 for the null separator. So what else? I just a second. Yeah, this is all right. Now string should be string copy. No, string copy is a standalone method. String copy. The destination is X string and taking everything from this. Great. Good. Where else do I have case lval s expression? What's the next one? This one. Is lval string return string. What are some other of these methods? Do I have a little print? I should have. I do have. No, no, I'm already in the print method. I want to print the string. How would it print this? Because printing isn't as easy as the rest of them. For printing, we need to make sure we follow the indentation rules, multiple line rules, stuff like that. So I can't just printf. I can printf this. So I need to create. A helper. String. Taking my Lisp value as the input. Break this. What have I done? Why is this happening? Why? I don't like this keyboard. I need to buy a better one, definitely. So all right. I wanted to do something specific here. But before I even do this, I wanted to do something else. But what? I wanted to check something. So, how can I print a string? So, let's call this content. I want to allocate how much? String length of what? Of the string plus. All right. Next thing, I'm copying this into content, and I'm copying the string. Next. So we can use mpcf escape. But I have no idea what is this one doing. I need to let me check. Oh, too bright, too bright, too bright, too bright. No, not this one. This one. What does the MPCF escape do? MPCF escape function. It performs an escape operation of the provided input, modifying a string to ensure that special characters are treated literally or safely. Okay. Escaping special characters, preventing code injections. I understand it. Let's print it. Between quote characters. And then, oops. Content. Save. All right. Now, I'm asking myself the question, how to add support for parsing strings? How can we parse? We need to know what a string is. And for this, I need to add something to a place that I haven't been in a long time. 957. And that is the grammar. So I need to add a new rule. Okay. I haven't closed it. Let me call, I'm sorry. Next thing, next, I need to add it here as well. Maybe after the symbol. So I need to create a rule for the string. And what I essentially need is quotation marks. And between the quotation marks, we have a lot of escape characters or normal characters. What should I have here? Okay, starts, ends. Semicolon, let's also close it here. Actually, this won't work because if I start typing here, yeah, this will move. Let's first create the row. Why don't you go there? please explain me how this regex rule works and what kind of content does it it match against? Okay. Wait, what? Okay. Yeah, this matches the double quote. Okay, now this matches any escaped character sequence. Now this matches any character. Okay. Wait, how does this work again? How the fuck does this work? Matches a single backslash. Okay. The backslash pattern can be confusing. So backslashes have special meaning. So if you want to represent an actual backslash, you need to escape it with another backslash. Okay. If you want to match a literal backslash, you write this. If I want to match a literal backslash, I write this. All right. Now, when writing this in code, they need to be escaped because they have special meaning in class, in strings. What? Hi. So how the So wait. I have a regular backslash. And in regex, there's a special meaning. So actually, to represent one, I need to double escape it. Now, why do I have another two of those guys? Because the quadruple pattern of these backslashes is it's confusing. So basically I'm trying to write a Lisp. It's a simple implementation of it in C. And what we are currently doing, I'm following a great book called Build Your Own Lisp, by the way. What currently I'm doing, I'm trying to understand why we have this regular expression. What does it match against? Thank you very much. Thank you. Because I have 4 backslashes. Why do I have 4 of them? I know one of them, I have 4 of them here as well. Like, why? If you want to match a literal backslash in a regex, you write this. All right. Oh god, so it's backslash inception. I'm trying to. I'm learning actually C only. So I wouldn't call myself a C developer. I'm mostly a front-end developer. I work in Angular, and this is like trying to do something out of hobby, something that's really annoying me. Uh, but yeah, it's fun. It's bare bones. It's basic. It gives you a lot of room to do your own thing. I basically didn't know how versatile it is until I started this project. It's a really fun language. I I just said that I didn't start or that I didn't try to start working with it earlier because I think there's like some certain mental methodologies that you just need to be they need to be ingrained in your brain in order to be proficient with this language. And it starts so early, like the languages we are real languages we are learning. The more younger you are, the more better you will grasp it. That's why kids should be made to learn C at age 4. Okay, enough enough of this. Right. So this is interpreted as a single backslash. So additional one for the regex, additional two for the strings, and then it matches any character that can be either matches a backslash followed by any character, allowing the to capture escape characters inside strings. All right. What else? Sorry. Matches any character escape except for a double quote. This ensures that unescaped double quotes inside a string will not be matched, thus preventing the string from ending prematurely. And this repeats 0 more times. Simple double quote this as well. A new line, an empty string. Okay. All right. Alrighty then. Yeah, so it makes sense. A string is a quote, double quote character. Followed by what? Content. What kind of a content? We can either have a backslash followed by any other character, like here, or anything else that isn't a closing double quote. And then we can have this multiple times, and then we end this with with a quote of itself. All right, let's continue. I'm searching now for read method. Where's the read method? Is it here? what should I do next? What should I do next? I should go to not this one, but to this one. I need to create case here as well. So what if tag is what? Is a string. Oh wait, so I need to put there immediately, so I should move this here. Now tag a string. What will happen here? What I need to create? Okay. Okay, no. Now I get. Now we need to read whatever we provide. So if I have something like, oops, that x epsilon. I have no idea if this is correct, but I have something like this, and then I have something like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, blah 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 blah. So I need to be able to read this, and this should also be indented properly. I should do this now. I should create a new. All the way down. All the way down. Here. I definitely need to improve the state of this file. Maybe create a module for specific domains, like for Lisp values itself and for environment values. Oh, sorry. Sorry guys. I mean I'm just, yeah, I'm writing like a parser of sorts. I'm following actually a book called Build Your Own Lisp. It's really good. Yeah, sorry for not following the chat. I'm basically just learning this shit on my own. But yeah, basically yeah, we are kind of writing a bare bones implementation of a Lisp like language. And the book is great. I had no, or almost no. Actually, I had a lot of knowledge in C, but I forgot most of it after university. So yeah. I'm trying to get back on track. It as I told Sedat, it's a really complex. Like it's both simple C, but it's also quite complex. I want to learn. Yeah, mobile apps are great. Yeah. What are you doing for specifically? What are mobile apps written in 2024? Do you use what is the name of this? Wait. 2024. What is the best way to build and create a mobile app? Framework. I remember that back in the day, at least. Yeah, people were using Kotlin. Yeah, and Swift for native development, at least. So the optimal approach to mobile app development depends on the project-specific requirements, target platforms, and desired user. Blah 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 blah. So for iOS, you have Swift. Yeah, I do. Like, I realized that uh, uh, Googling stuff doesn't work anymore. Look at this. 2020. Let's ask Google the same question. I mean, in the end, ChatGPT just returns whatever I want in a more standardized way. I mean, it's overrated. ChatGPT, Swift, yeah. So you are an iOS developer. Yeah, regarding ChatGPT, I haven't been developing for decades. I'm here for 7 or 8 years, I think. But it streamlines the way I model stuff when I'm working. So I I wouldn't trust it 100%. I had issues where basically just went to the I don't Google either. I just go right to docs. Yeah, that's good. I I don't know. I find myself looking for edge cases that the docs themselves don't cover sometimes. Like I was working with lately with the material and the new material NDC components. They are so badly documented. Well, that's great. How did you integrate? Well, latest project is a full desktop environment in VR. How did you? What are what are you using specifically for this project? Why does thing copy? Oh yeah, I forgot I googled this. Let me just check. So it's Swift, Kotlin, Flutter. Use the Dart programming language. Are these? What is Kotlin using? It's using Java, yeah, and Swift is using. Wait. How does this Oh, Rust. I want, yeah. Basically, at one point, I told myself, should I start with C or just hit Rust face first, and I decided let's maybe do C. So, are they using var and let for declarations in Swift? Wow, JavaScript making strides, and they have the same type. This is a separate, yeah. Function greet. Oh, this looks so similar to TypeScript. To TypeScript and so it follows the indentation principles. Yeah, so it follows the indentation principles. It doesn't use a semicolon, right? Yeah, I agree. I think for microcontrollers and other stuff, I don't know how true it is, but I heard that Rust is replacing C like on a fast pace. Actually, not replacing because some of that shit is like really deeply rooted in C, but for new types of yeah, I agree. You wasn't using, yeah. Yep, I have here like 900 lines of code and it's already getting cluttered. I mean, it became cluttered at 200 now. I'm just raw dogging it, as you say. Search for Swift UI. Let me check. Swift UI. So it's a whole environment for this. Swift is the language. It's the framework. Yeah, so it's an IDE with plus this. You can also run it here, right? Man, who would say that TypeScript would influence shit at one point or the other? So sorry, JavaScript. Uh, Guys, sorry, I'm just gonna switch back. I want to finish this method that I started, and it's already it's 15 to 1. Yeah, take care, Matt. Okay, okay. Let's fucking finish this. Uh, oh, wait, what the fuck was I doing? I forgot. Uh, ah, hello. No. So yeah, I want to read an input and an input of type string with. Okay, I need to do this. Sorry, where can I do this? Maybe not here. Maybe here. Hello. 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 Read the string. So look at this. So in the book we are directly importing the search tree. Why would I import the search tree first? Because if it's a string, I don't fucking know. I have no idea. Yeah, I'm actually following a pretty great book called Build Your Own Lisp. So yeah, it's I should do this again. I'm just streaming shit to keep myself motivated enough to learn stuff because usually I would start something and I will get bored. So yeah, I should do this. Yeah, I should do this. I would I would start a Resident Evil 2 or something. Sorry, guys. Sorry, let me just finish it. So basically, I'm trying to read something that's provided as a string. So what do I have? T. So T is an abstract search tree. It has something called contents, which will be, I assume, the string of it, the complete string that we provide, right? So if I, why am I doing this? Cut off the final quote character. Ah, okay, I know why we do this. We're doing this, -1. I'm doing this so C can properly handles a string type or a list of pointer of characters, whatever you want to call it. C is the best. I don't understand half of the shit that I write. So I understand that I here set the last character to an escape character so I don't get segmentation faults. But like in this book or in some code I'm trying to reference online, when I see malloc or reallocate or oh god. Oh god. Or the double pointers. So 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 what I wanted to do, I completely forgot now. So I removed, wait, I removed the last character here. Trying to allocate. What am I trying to allocate? +1. Why? Why am I doing this? Blue Rust is terrible. It never worked in that. I heard that it has but the way you manually manage it has like automatic garbage collection, right? But also the way you manually manage it's like really complex or something. Again, I never worked in Rust. I only know it from the memes. Either wizards or fanboys are using it. Oh shit, it's already almost 1. By the way, sorry guys, I wanted to wrap this up, but it's already quite late. I By the way, thanks a lot. I had fun talking with all of you. I didn't expect that people would even watch this shit. So okay, it's 7 to 1 here where I'm from. So I'm gonna need to end it. I don't like ending things halfway because this battle is not finished yet, but I need to end this and I'll continue hopefully tomorrow, maybe a bit earlier. And now, go play some Resident Evil. So, thank you very much. See you. Bye bye.